Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward the most positive way possible. How you feeling? You've had quite the time, right? Your ruling planet was, Mercury was in retrograde, and now it's been going direct, but it's been acting like it's drunk. There's been like a Mercury retrograde hangover, but we're getting out of the shadows, so that's cool. And then you had that full moon. So lots happening. That full moon was really important for releasing feelings of guilt and shame, and creating space to start having room to manifest dreams that are going to come in with that new moon next week. So really some cool energy for you. So I'm going to grab an overall energy card for you as soon as the cards let me know they're ready here. So while we're waiting on the cards to get in order, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I certainly appreciate you. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. I don't know why they're okay. They're like, we're done, and I don't know why. It was a weird looking done. Okay, so thank you so much for checking out this channel. I appreciate. Oh, they have a lot. Seriously, a lot to say. Okay, this looks like we're going to be in this for a bit. Let me just see what we have going on here. Okay. What a mixed bag. All right, so the first one that came out was the Eight of Swords, so I'm glad they sent more after that. So that one was actually a little sticky and I wasn't sure about. So here's what we have going on. We have the Two of Cups, the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Full moon energy right here, they just said. You were supposed to release and set yourself free. This right here is the energy leading up to, oh wow, okay. So, okay, wow. All right, so this is what they just showed. So this is the energy moving out of that full moon. Like this is releasing. And when you release, you feel a little out in the cold. Like I set myself free, but I'm kind of out here. So what are you setting yourself free? And it could be that you're making some kind of a choice around a relationship, or it's a financial decision. Like I'm leaving this job, and I hope I'm okay. There's this energy around manifesting. I feel like you're moving away from a situation where you felt more financially secure, but there was no joy and happiness in it. Career decision, relationship decision, not really sure. And then this, you start moving forward. You take the reins of your own life. We have thought and action. These two horses are moving together. A lot of times when you see the Chariot, the two things are moving in two different directions, or they're not moving at all. These things are moving. And that is that energy that we have of Mars moving into Gemini. And Gemini is kind of like your twin energy, right? You're both ruled by Mercury. And so there's going to be a lot of rapid development, short-term kinds of things, lots of things getting done. But here you have the Two of Cups that leads to the Nine of Cups. And I think that by you choosing what brings you joy, it looks kind of like the energy of the Fool, right? Leaping, moving forward, thought and action working together. This leads you to something that makes you feel like, all right, I'm where I belong. And it steps you out of that Five of Pentacles, I'm out there on my own, I'm not getting what I need energy. So the choice and the decision to release and let go, if you have not made that choice or decision yet, that full moon was certainly encouraging you to do that, to bring this kind of balance into your life. By choosing what makes you happy and putting thought and action together and moving forward to manifest the Two of Cups energy, which could be a relationship. It could be just the perfect place to live. It could be, the most beautiful relationship. It's about whatever it is that you need to do to make you truly happy. So let's get into the cards. That was a lot. That was a lot. When we get done, these cards come with little mantras, and we will pull out the mantras for these two, the Two of Cups and the Chariot. They feel the most important to me, and we will see what the mantras are for to help you manifest that into your life. The energy this week is really around belief systems and what can we do to create soul growth, and what can we do as we start off with that Moon in Libra to create balance. And so the Moon in Libra is always about balance in relationships. And in this reading here, I mean, at this phase of the moon, it's about balance anyway. So balance is really being emphasized, and the need to bring pleasure and joy into your life, as you can see with that Nine of Cups. I need more light. Just a little more light. It's a little dark, and I want to make sure you can see the cards. Okay, so what can you do to create that, right? And Monday has a lot of energy that really supports it. Trine energy is the most supportive energy, and it's trining. The moon will be trining with Mercury that rules your sign, and Saturn, which likes to create boundaries, safe, healthy, productive boundaries, and Jupiter that's, likes to expand things. And so it's a really great energy to begin with of the week to create this balance. And remember, it's about what brings you pleasure, what brings you joy. For some of you, this is totally a relationship reading. This is, and I just want to point out this. There's a big old key right where my finger is. Look, there's a big old key. You have the key to unlock the door and let yourself out. You are not actually trapped in a situation. And should you decide to take that, what looks like a leap of faith towards your happiness, that looks beautiful, and you have opening to love. Now, again, this could be anything. This could be opening to love of... It could be any kind of a relationship. Maybe you're making the decision, the choice to decide to create a baby. This could be opening to love of a creative project that you've been wanting to get off the ground that'll be like your baby. I'm getting a real newborn baby energy around this, but it's also the new love. It's new something, but it creates its soulmate energy that will fill up your cup of joy. It says, my heart is open. My heart is open. Tuesday, you're really going to feel this push this week, because Tuesday the moon is going to be squaring off with Pluto, and then with Mars and Taurus, and so there's going to be a lot of push for that. And then in the afternoon at 3:38 Eastern Time, then the moon is going to move into Scorpio. And Scorpio is always about going a little deeper and doing a little self-reflection, and that actually lines up with where the moon is right now. Like, really looking at what are your values, are you reflecting them out into the world, and are you protecting yourself from situations that don't reflect that back to you? Oh gosh, this is so much. Okay, so the circle here keeps showing up in all of the readings. Like, I have never noticed it until today, but look, all these cards keep talking about it too. Here, you're trying to put a circle of protection around yourself, but all you're doing is trapping yourself. So instead, consider this a boundary, using that energy from Saturn to create a protective boundary around you, that as you take the leap of faith, allow yourself to jump for joy. Oh my gosh, that's what they just said, jump for joy. And to see the beauty in what life is. And a lot of time it just takes a little bit of a perception, shift in perception. So perspective, thank you. I knew that wasn't the right word. But if you look at this, do you see the flowers and the butterflies, or do you see the face? Maybe you see both if you squint your eyes or look one way or the other. Or what are you focused on? Because what you focus on is what you're going to see. And so what you focus on is what you're going to create and what you're going to manifest. And so seeking to manifest joy and happiness in your life and putting thought and action together and moving in the same direction will get you there. This is really very, very much about shift. Oh, see, I told you there's new baby energy going on here. Okay, wow. All right, so this is the guardian angel when you're born, who watches over you and says, I can't wait to see what you're going to manifest. And see that golden light around it? It is the golden light of the solar plexus. It is the golden light of joy. It is the golden light of joy. Choose joy, choose happiness, manifest for yourself into this world. Open your heart up to love. And this, okay, we have two people seeing things through the same perspective. So there's a perspective shift that needs, so maybe there's a conversation in order to get onto the same page. So now that you have thought and action moving in the same direction as opposed to moving in different directions, there is a collaboration with the Two of Cups, and then with this card backing that up, there's some kind of a collaboration. There's a collaboration when you've got those two horses running in the same direction together, the Two of Cups. There is a need to collaborate, but I love this. This is, let's go forward. We're moving forward. So something new, and it might not be a baby. It might be a creative project. It might be a business idea. It might be any number of things, but there's something new. It needs to be a change in perspective. It's a collaboration with someone somehow, and it's moving forward. This is such beautiful energy. On Wednesday, Mars is going to move into Gemini, and so again, that's that get it done energy. And so with this kind of support around that, that is amazing. Also pay attention to your dreams. There's so much energy with the moon trining Neptune and Jupiter conjuncting Mercury, to pay attention to your dreams and how to expand them, how to create them and bring them into reality. This is manifesting energy, big time. So, okay, wow. All right, so the moon is going to move into Sagittarius 5:43 p.m. on Thursday, and it's going to square with Venus and the Sun in Pisces. It's going to be supported, though, about making a very positive change in choice in your life with Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury, which rules your sign, right? So it is about putting structures around your desires, understanding that you are resilient, and when you cut something out, you create space for something new to come in. It is about using the wisdom that's been gathered through experience of this lifetime and others. So what does your gut tell you? What do you want to do? Following your intuition, because the Chariot is the card of Cancer, which is all about intuition, because you're at a fork in the road. It is decision time. The choice you make now to take that leap of faith in the direction you want to go, or be stuck where you are. I know which one I would choose. I choose joy. I choose happiness. I choose excitement. I choose to open to love. I hope that when I say that, you're saying it with me. I choose love. The love and the joy in my heart. I choose that, right? And then count your blessings. That moon at the phase that it is on Sunday is all about the gratitude. And again, we've got the two hands together. We've got the two hands being grateful for your collaborative partner here. This is some really beautiful energy. So the moon moves into Capricorn at 9:20 p.m. on Saturday evening, and then on Sunday the moon is going to trine. That's that beautiful supportive energy with the sudden upheaval, change energy of Uranus. And so yes, change that will benefit you, because the moon is also going to be in that choice and change of following your heart energy with Venus. And so figuring out what it is, this one too, figuring out what it is that you want to do, the choices that you want to make that follow your heart might be surprising to some. It is out of the box thinking, but it is movement forward. Looks like it's around employment. This is where you get out there. Okay, so part of showing your gratitude is trusting the universe. You have part of creating balance too is trusting, right? So as you have donations, tithing, and charitable work. So when you're trying to create and manifest and bring abundance in, if you are feeling out in the cold, it is in the energy. Energy is energy. Whether it's time, money, resources, time, money, I'm missing something. Time, money, knowledge. So maybe, okay, so there's been plenty of times in my life when I haven't really been in a position financially maybe to give, but then I would just go in and I would volunteer and help. or I would mentor, or, you know, there's things you do, and it balances the scales and it opens up the flow and allows the blocks and the obstacles to be lifted. So in giving, you receive. That is Six of Pentacles. That is Virgo energy. So this five of Pentacles here, if you just add one to it, you create the balance. And you are sitting there, you are the one. You are the one. And so what can you do to balance the scales, to help lift and move the blocks out of your way, and call on St. Michael to come in and help you? It says all your good and personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are being lifted away. So perhaps you've already been doing this and this is where it happens for you. You will now experience progress forward and movement with your projects. No kidding, we got that chariot moving here. Stay centered in gratitude. Again, Sunday is about the gratitude, and to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. And so I feel like you have already been doing this, and now you're starting to see where it works for you, and you have employment change. Your career path is now leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. I mean, stepping off there, right? Release the old, welcome the new. You are being supported each step along the way. And just what if this collaboration that you have is actually not with another person, but with your higher self? Now you're seeing things the way your higher self does. That Two of Cups is you and your higher self on the same page. Thoughts and feelings, conscious and subconscious, working together to move you in a new direction. That could be it too. This is decision time. Choose you. Choose the joy and the happiness in your heart and let yourself fly free. All right, I'm like gonna have to read that one too now. So let's get you these mantras, because this is some pretty freaking exciting energy you got rocking here. But we're gonna start with the excuse me, we're gonna start with the Chariot, because that's the major arcana. So I choose who I am becoming, and I run toward it with conviction and consistent motion. Well, I don't know if we need to read the other ones, but we will. Nine of Cups says, I open my grateful heart, opening your heart to love. I open my grateful heart to the gifts that are coming my way. And I thrive in partnerships, and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. There's either a partnership with somebody or a partnership with your higher self that is just working out for you. I choose who I am becoming, and I run toward it with conviction and consistent motion. And Saturn does ask us to be consistent and persistent. So you guys have got this. This looks exciting. Leave me a comment below and tell me what the heck you're up to. You guys have a great week. I will be back here next week, and we'll do the weekly, and then we will follow that up with mid-months next week already. Time flies. You guys have a great week. Looks productive.